Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Jeff Cabreja from Cabreja Creative Studios, and this is
Lili Cabreja.
And we are jumping on the train of podcasts here. We know, we understand. You guys are probably like, another podcast in the wild. This is crazy. But I'm really excited to be hopping on this because I feel like we just have a fresh, new perspective and just, insight, whether it's resources or tools or knowledge, whatever the case may be, that we can give to the community, especially here in the city of Reading, PA, and then hopefully as we grow this channel together, the world. But we're happy to introduce to you guys the Creative Corner here at Cabreja Creative Studios. Look at that beautiful graphic right there. And yeah, it's just, it sounds so simple, but at the end of the day, I want to be able to just introduce something to the community where it's like giving back and, just something, how do you feel about it? How does it sound to you?
It's definitely a good opportunity to not only hopefully teach people new things and spread kind of that inspiration of people either continuing on their creative journey or starting a creative journey in whatever way it may be. So I think it's a great idea. I don't feel like we have anything like this here in Reading.
It's funny because as you're saying that, I'm thinking to myself, like I mentioned at the beginning, so many podcasts around the world, even in our city. I have a few friends, there's a few people who I know who are running their own podcast, and it's awesome, amazing. They're giving a platform to other creatives and things like that. And usually the main thing that I see with all podcasts, which is cool, is that they go into one kind of niche or one topic or the area of focus, which is great again. But most of the times it's like a podcast about just artists, like musical artists, or a podcast about celebrities, or something like that. Whereas with the Creative Corner, like you're saying, I'm really hoping to be able to give a spotlight and a platform to any type of creative, whether you are an artist, whether you are a celebrity. Let's maybe, I don't know, get a celebrity on the Creative Corner in the first year. We'll see. But or whether you're a painter, because I know you're an artist yourself. You paint. You're not in necessarily an artist singing or whatever, but even though she sings, y'all, and she got some vocals in her. Don't play. But again, just highlighting different areas that a creative could have. So, really hoping to just throw out gems out here, resources, tools, and maybe just have really in-depth conversations with people about what somebody might be doing creatively, or chasing whatever that dream is, whatever that craft it is that you're working on. So yeah, that's what we're all about here in the Creative Corner. There's a lot more on the way. There's a lot more to come. If you don't, because a lot of the people watching this, they might be new to us. They might not even know who we are, surface level. So I don't know if you want to share maybe a few words, who are we? What do we do aside from this podcast?
Honestly, everything we can do.
Yay.
So we obviously have this new segment we're launching, which is very exciting. But we also have a couple different businesses that we kind of have branched under Cabreja Co. You're doing your clothing brand, but not only that, you also do printing
stuff,
which is really awesome. That's a very valuable skill to have. I think that's really cool. We have the studio, which is the Mix Nation. If you haven't followed him, go follow him.
Facts. Top tier, best recording studio in the city. Don't at me, at your mama. All right.
Don't listen to him. Yeah, so we have that awesome studio here in this space, which is really great for anyone that wants to do either like audiobooks, recording music, different things like that. And then to kind of put the little cherry on top of the whole music scene, we also have like music videos. I know you guys do. Photo shoots, so like any album covers, things like that. It's kind of like the one-stop shop for all your creative needs.
There's a lot of different stuff, and just to like piggyback off that, like even the space itself that we have here is an asset that is available to the community to hold and use. So like whether it's our backdrops or just you need a space to bring your idea to life, you can make it happen here. Like we have this available to the community. And then to top it off, we're lucky to be able to use a portion of this space as an entertainment venue. So whether it's a person who's just looking to like host a gathering with their family, or maybe you're a promoter that's looking to do your first show or your 20th show, we have the resources, the space, the lights, the gadgets, everything you'll need to make it happen. So I'm super glad that you mentioned all that, because it it does go hand in hand with what I feel could be the advantage with this podcast, with the Creative Corner. Like we have, again, TMN, the Mix Nation, Patrick, who's going ham with that, who has the knowledge and the skill set, the experience, and the years on top of years to be able to, again, come on here and be able to put people on game. Like it's not, it won't be like, oh, we got a podcast on studios and artists and things like that, and we're throwing out some like different tips and tricks that you could like find on Google or YouTube here and there. Not like, no, this, you'll be getting stuff from a guy who's been in the game for years, and like this is like top notch, kind of like resources. Same thing with, like what you're doing, even with your art studio or the print shop, or like, I feel like we have a lot of hands in-house that are involved in a lot of different things that we could then be able to give to the people, like that knowledge that we've acquired over the years and what we know what to do now.
Yeah, from trial and error.
Facts, exactly. From trial and error. But if it helps, listen closely, if it helps y'all not make the same mistakes that we did, then that makes this segment, that makes this podcast all worth it.
Yeah, we made the mistake, so you don't have to.
Boom. There it is. So again, like I'm kind of glossing over it already, but that's what the Creative Corner for the most part is gonna consist of. Like we want to be able to bring episodes that maybe we have like special guest appearances, bringing out different creatives from the community, or maybe it's just like an internal team kind of chat and talk and spread awareness on something or a topic, or spread some knowledge. And so each episode that we drop, like I feel like almost maybe aside from this introduction, which in of itself, we kind of dropping a little game here and there. I mean, if you didn't know about us, now you know. We're here in the heart of Reading, PA, and we have all these resources available to you. So like, even in this first episode, we're dropping game. Like, how much better can it get than that? But definitely expect more in the episodes to follow. Now, we kind of like we're going a little bit everywhere, which is super cool, but I want to get your thoughts a little bit on like, how do you think, in what ways would what we're doing benefit the community or like the audience like watching? Like, I don't know, is there anything that just comes to your mind that is like, if you're tuned in and watching this episode to episode, you know, this is gonna be the advantage?
I think there's a lot, probably too many to list right now.
Facts.
One of the things we already like touched on a little bit is there is going to be a lot of knowledge to gain in these different episodes.
Yeah.
So even if, like, let's say you're starting a business, there's probably going to be something in almost every episode that can help guide you in that. So that's a huge, huge advantage. But not only that, I'm definitely hoping that this can be kind of like a comfort show for people as well. Like, okay, having a bad day, come join us in the creative corner, have a couple laughs, hopefully learn something, be inspired. That's really what I want to give from it, is like some inspiration, whether it's getting out of a slump, especially like in the creative aspect. If you get in those slumps, it can be very hard to get yourself out of there. And
dang, that's actually like that's wonderful. That's awesome. I don't even really have anything to throw on top. I think like that's such a great way to think about this podcast, like especially what you just finished saying, like just getting up out of a slump or finding inspo or whatever, maybe helping you reach that next step or whatever the case may be. I love that. That's fire, y'all. Shout out Lili Cabreja, going crazy right now. Oh man. So yeah, again, this is just the introduction, what to expect. So we're not gonna chat your ear off for too much longer, but you guys, please make sure to stay tuned. Follow us on social media at Cabreja Co, our Instagram, or visit our website at www.cabrejaco.com, and you can find what we do, where to contact us, things like that. But definitely tap in with our Instagram, because we got a lot to highlight on there. So you can also catch even what Lili does with her business, Dawn Shall Come, which is super fire. Go check it out. You can find the print shop there as well, Cabreja Clothing, or the recording studio, the Mix Nation. So definitely tap in with us, find us on social media, and probably by the time this goes out or when we upload it, we'll have the YouTube channel running. So if you're watching us from YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit those thumbs up, give it a like. The first of many. Y'all are tuning in to like history in the making right here. So be sure to hit us with a like, subscribe, and comment maybe who or what you want to see next. And
that's great.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to talk about. We're always open to suggestions. Yeah. We'd rather do something that you want to hear about than like whatever we're feeling like.
Exactly. I think that would be awesome to maybe dive into some questions or like concerns, things like that the community may have within their creative field. So I think that's super cool. And yeah, with that being said, we're logging off. Episode 1 coming to a wrap. I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. I hope that they're ready, because it's gonna be, I don't think they understand. It's gonna be gem after gem after gem. Like we're gonna be throwing game out there. So Lili even might have her own episode, just her. So we've got a lot on the way, so stay tuned. And with that, Jeff Cabreja and
Lili
from the Cabreja Creative Studios in Reading, PA, tuning out. We'll see you in the next episode.